In this lecture, I am going to explain you how to calculate loan amortization schedule in Microsoft Excel from the borrower perspective. Because when a loan is lent, it has the two parties. One is the borrower, that is the person who seeks a loan, and the other is a lender, that is a bank or a non-banking financial company which grants the loan. And the loan amortization schedule will be slightly different from the borrower perspective and the lender perspective. So in this lecture, it is from a borrower perspective. Now the important point from the borrower perspective is that when a company borrows a loan from a bank, it repays a loan in an installment basis. Maybe a quarterly installment basis is a more frequently used form of repayment, and in addition to that, the company will claim the interest amount paid to the bank as an expenditure. It's a financial expenditure for a company. This is second point. And the third is that when a company borrows a loan, there is a cash inflow, that is the money comes into the company, and when a repayment is made in the form of an installment, then it is a cash outflow for a company. And the fourth point is that the loan installment which a company pays, it includes both interest amount and principal amount. Now at the end of the quarter or at the end of the financial year, the company should know how much amount it paid towards interest on the loan, so that that amount can be shown as a financial expenditure. Now we'll see how to calculate all this in Microsoft Excel. Here is an example. For the sake of a convenience, I already tabulated some information here so that we don't need to do it repeatedly. Now in short, online trading company borrowed a loan of 50 lakhs at an annual rate of 13.75%, and the duration is for 5 years and the compounding periods are 4. That means quarterly payments. Now from this, you need to calculate the quarterly installment amount, how much the company pays as an installment in each quarter. Then prepare a loan amortization schedule. This is second. And third is how much interest online trading claims as a financial expenditure in each year. So what is the cumulative interest amount paid in each year? So the Excel functions which we are going to use in this example is, one is the PMT, which helps you to calculate the installment amount. Then comes IPMT, that is interest payment for each quarter or for each time period, how much interest is paid, that we can calculate with the help of IPMT. Then you have a PPMT, that is a principal payment from each quarter. What is the component or proportion of principal in an installment amount. Then cumulative IPMT, this will help you to calculate interest amount paid during a particular year. Then this is a cumulative principal amount, which helps you to calculate principal amount paid during a year. So here I prepared a schedule. We start with the quarters. It starts with the 0 when a loan is borrowed. From here to, we said duration is 5 years and 4 compounding periods. That means there will be a total 20 payments. So here I tabulated for 20 payments here. Then your installment amount is your quarterly installment. Interest amount, that is a proportion or part of the principal amount which is paid towards interest. Then principal amount, part or proportion of the installment amount which is paid towards principal. Then a balance outstanding. So we'll start with a installment amount. To get an installment amount, you need to use the PMT function. This equals to PMT, payment rate. Rate is 13.75%. So we'll take 0.1375 upon compounding periods are 4. So 4. Place a comma. Then N per number of periods is 5 years and 4 quarters. So 5 into 4. Place a comma. Then present value. That is the loan amount. So loan amount is 50 lakhs. We'll enter the 50 lakhs here. Then close the bracket, press enter key. So that is in each quarter the company has to pay 3,49,818.78 rupees. Now in this, what is the interest component? To get interest component, you need to use the function IPMT equal to IPMT, then rate, this is 0.1375 upon 4, place comma, period, you need to select for which period you want to calculate the interest component. So we want this for the first quarter. So select the first quarter, here select this cell where your quarter numbers are there. Then place a comma, then number of periods, that is 5 years into 4 quarters. Then place a comma, your loan amount 50 lakhs. Close the bracket, press enter key. So in first quarter of the 3,49,818, 1,71,875 goes towards interest payment. Now when it comes to the principal amount, you need to calculate equals to PPMT, that is the principal payment. Then rate is 0.1375 upon 4, comma, your period is the first period, that is the first quarter. Select this and place comma, number of periods, that is 5 into 4, place comma, and your PV is a loan amount 50 lakhs. Close the bracket, press enter key. So 177,000, that is 1,77,943 rupees you will pay towards principal amount. Now the balance at the end will be this equals to, so initial loan amount plus your principal amount. So now the outstanding balance at the end of the first quarter is 48,22,000. Once you solve this for the first quarter, now select these 4 values, then click autofill function, that is place your cursor onto the right side bottom corner, and here you will see the icon changes to the small plus symbol. So double click on this, then your loan amortization schedule is prepared. Now at the end of the 20th quarter there is a zero balance. That means you have cleared a complete loan along with the interest amount. So this is how you will calculate the installment amount, interest amount and principal component for each quarter, then the balance. Next is how much interest you pay towards this loan for each year. Let us say you have first 1 year, first year, second year, third year, fourth year and fifth year. In 5 years, how much interest amount you pay, which you can claim as an expenditure. That is, so to get your cumulative interest payment, we use function called as equal to cumulative IPMT, that is cumulative interest payment. Then give the input for rate, that is 0.1375 upon 4. Then number of periods, that is 5 into 4, 20 it will be. Then your PV value 50 lakhs is the loan that you borrowed. Then start period. So in the first year, it will be the first quarter is the starting period. So give the 1 here, plus comma, end period. First year ends with the fourth quarter. So give a fourth quarter here. Then, so type whether loan installment is paid in the beginning of the quarter or end of the quarter. So loan installment is paid end of the quarter. So place a 0, then press enter key. So that is, in the first year, your interest component is 6,49,950. Now just copy this one for the remaining quarters. Then change the periods, starting period and end period. So here you have a start period. Now in the second year, starts with the 5th quarter and ends at 8th quarter. Press enter. So the interest amount that you pay in the second year is 5,41,000. In the third year, it starts with 9th quarter and ends with the 12th quarter. And fourth year starts with 13th quarter and ends with 16th quarter. Your fifth year starts with the 16th quarter and ends with the 20th quarter. So this is how you can calculate the year-wise interest. This we can say that yearly interest. So first year you pay 6,49,000, second year 541, third year 4,17,000, fourth year 2,75,000, and fifth year 1,66,000 towards interest payment. So this interest amount you can show as an expenditure in your profit and loss account. So this is how you, from your company perspective, you can calculate the loan amortization schedule as well as the interest payments during a loan term period. Thank you.